You ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you're still not doing enough? The rules just keep changing. The advice contradicts itself, and somehow you're always behind. That's not an accident. That's the system. Let's just be clear for a second. This is not a conspiracy video with a tinfoil hat. This is a wake-up call. It's a reality check for anyone who's ever started over, blamed themselves, and then wondered why getting healthy somehow feels like a full-time job, part-time scam, and an emotional roller coaster wrapped in leggings and affiliate links. Because the fitness industry doesn't profit off your transformation, it profits off your confusion. It makes more money when you keep trying than when you figure it out. So today, we're ripping the mask off and getting real about why you're stuck and what to do about that. Part 1, the chaos is the point. Ever notice how there's a new rule every 5 minutes?
First it was keto, then it was carnivore, then it was raw veggies, then it was walk at 3% incline, then it was just move more, and then Pilates just became the answer to everything.
Then suddenly you're 12,000 steps deep, eating 90 grams of protein by 10 a.m., convincing yourself that the real reason you're not losing weight is because you're not eating enough. And what? The industry thrives on whiplash and has turned the word science into a buzzword when it's really just another trend wearing a trademarked disguise. It's exhausting, and it's designed to be exhausting because confused people don't trust themselves. And when you don't trust yourself, you buy more products. Hot girl walks turn into $200 designer sneakers and self-timer tripods. Recovery becomes a subscription box full of foam rollers and turmeric lollipops. And balance gets rebranded into eat what you want, but take this powder at 3 a.m. for the low price of $300 every other week. This chaos isn't accidental. It's a business model. Part 2, it makes you think you're the problem. Here's how the trap works. You start doing just all the things, but none of them actually connect or are foundational. You're dry brushing before you're cold plunging. You're adding sea moss to your mushroom coffee. You get red light panels on your face while walking backwards in toe spacers. You're grounding in the park while listening to podcasts on manifesting abundance. And you still can't lift more than 5 pounds without your knees caving in, your heels lifting up, or your lower back screaming for help. Yeah, you're doing more, but it's not coherent. And I'll say it again, it's not foundational. It's trendy. It's expensive. It's new. It's shiny. And it's easy. But it ain't getting you anywhere. And when it doesn't work, you blame yourself. Maybe I just need to be more consistent. Maybe I just need a new supplement. Maybe it's my cortisol or aura. It's not you. It's the fact that you're sold randomness in disguise as strategy or the newest scientific finding. Ice baths won't fix a sedentary lifestyle. You can't manifest your way out of poor biomechanics, and there is no green juice in the world that will undo 10 years of never strength training. Listen, it's not your discipline that's the issue. It's that the system sold you distractions and called them solutions. You don't need another hack. You need a foundation. Part 3, it sells you an image, not an identity. So here's what the industry sells. It sells abs, transformation pictures, what I eat in a day videos. It sells hustle porn clips set to motivational voiceovers. Here's what actually creates change. Showing up after a bad day, or even on one. Skipping the shortcut and building the skill. And getting 1% better without needing applause. But the real work doesn't go viral, doesn't sparkle in 4K. I showed up for 18 months and rebuilt my nervous system doesn't get you likes, but it does get you freedom. They sell you a fantasy. I want to help you build a foundation. And here's how. Step 1, reclaim your brain. Stop panic buying someone else's morning routine and apply critical thinking. Ask, is this foundational and does this align with my values? Am I being marketed to or supported? Does this even make sense? And can I actually explain it in my own words? Spoiler, if it claims to give you transformational outcomes in X number of weeks, it's marketing. Step 2, build your BS filter. When you see a new plan, ask yourself, is this building identity or just selling me an image? Fast, effortless, guaranteed? Yeah, that's not coaching. That's clickbait. If it looks like a shortcut, smells like a shortcut, or seems too good to be true, you know where I'm going with this. Step 3, own your process. Forget what worked for your best friend's cousin's coworker. Build your system. Schedule workouts that fit in your actual life. Build habits you don't have to psych yourself up for. Track what matters and adjust without shame. Say no to trends and yes to your timeline. You weren't meant to keep chasing. You were meant to wake up, zoom out, and take back your power. And yeah, the system's rigged. But now you know that. But that's meant to empower you. You don't have to be a victim to it. You have to be aware. Awareness is power. So I want to know, comment below, what is the most ridiculous thing you've ever done in the name of getting healthy? And if you're tired of the noise and finally ready for structure that leads to foundational lasting change, then watch this video, how to stay consistent without needing motivation. In that video, I give you an exact 3-part framework to finally stop starting over and start building real results. And no, it's not marketing. Know why? Because there's no quick fix. You still have to do the work. And I'm new here, so show me a little love. Hit subscribe because this channel exists inside the culture, but we're not victims of it. And finally, share this with that friend that's always on that newest trend. And until next time, train hard and think harder.